Welcome to Finland. And now at last I'm doing this video I promised already a few years ago. Sorry for the delay. But now about the high note fingerings. You've been asking when I play this contralto clarinet, how do I play the altissimo register notes? Because the contralto clarinet doesn't have this little hole in the index finger. So here it comes. The fingerings to use in the altissimo register without this little hole. I demonstrate them with the bass clarinet because I think the most of you watching play bass clarinet, so it's more familiar to listen to that. But they are working just fine with contralto clarinet and contrabass clarinet, and actually I think a lot better, for me at least, with this bass clarinet. So forget the little hole and use these. And if you are used to use this little hole and have the regular fingerings, so of course go ahead, that's good. But with contralto clarinet and contrabass clarinet that's not possible. So here comes some of these fingerings. I start actually with the second register. Those high notes are a bit higher than in a regular small clarinet. So after this high C, you have also C sharp or D flat with those two side clefs, just as in the small clarinet, or only index finger and the register clef. High D is either with the register clef only, or just overblow the free G without any fingering. Depends on the clarinet. And then you have still D sharp or E flat. Then you add this G sharp clef, either with register clef or overblow the low G flat. So this was the end of the second register. Now we go to the third, altissimo. Third register, altissimo fingerings start with the same D sharp, E flat as I ended the second register. But here they come when you play the F2, the second register F, and add G sharp clef with your index finger. That was D sharp, E flat. And when you take a second register G and add this G sharp flat clef, you come to the high E. The next note, F, has several fingerings. You have to choose and try them. The first one is the G sharp, second register G sharp, added with your ring finger of the right hand. You can also use the long F from the small clarinet, but it's a bit too high for the first clarinet. So there you can put the one down here to make it a bit more in tune. So here we have two to choose between. G, again, you have several options and it depends on your clarinet. First, G is related to this small clarinet G. Index finger, 3 fingers, thumb and the register, and it's a G. If it's a flat, so you add the sharpen clef, or you just use 1 finger and 2 fingers, or you have 1 finger, 2 fingers, and then you open this small clef to make it a bit higher. I have different bass clarinets and contrabass clarinets, so it's different about in everyone. So that was G. Then G sharp or A flat. So these 3 and thumb and the register clef. That's the best one, I think. There can be others. A, 2 and the middle finger in the thumb and the register clef. That's quite logic so far. Then we come to the more advanced fingerings. B flat or A sharp. That comes when you play G2 from the second register, and you lift your thumb, leave the register key, lift your thumb. From this one you go to the B by adding G sharp clef. Then we come to the high C. High C is either overblow the second register B flat, or go from the B, no thumb, register 3 and the G sharp by lifting your ring finger. If it's too flat, then add this G sharp, C sharp clef. That's quite a good one for this high C, I think. So there were fingerings between the C in the second register and the high C in the altissimo register. And now still those a bit higher ones. I stopped the last clip in the high C, which is overblown this B flat from the second register. Overblow B to C sharp. Then comes D with the thumb register and index finger off to D sharp. You lift your ring finger and add a sharp key in. High E, thumb, register clef, index finger, then 3 and either C or D sharp clef here. To F you open both G sharp and 2 side clefs. And it's about highest I'm going to present you today. So, thanks for watching, and now be my guest, start to experiment with your clarinet and with these fingerings. And seek your own, because in the high register they actually are quite different from one clarinet to another. If you want to hear them more in music, I use them a lot on my 2 recordings, Fragmented Visions and Urban Visions. You find the clips of those 2 recordings in the YouTube, and you find my email if you are interested. So please send me an email, send me feedback. I'm always very happy to get feedback, something I can do better or something I have just done good. Both are very constructive. I hope you all well around the world. I hope you are all healthy and get along with this very disturbing time. But let's keep the clarinets playing, let's keep the music playing, and let's meet again with low clarinets. Bye from Finland.